Good morning. Some good calls yesterday on my day off for members. Estonia under 21s, Iceland under 21s. It's a red card to Iceland. Very short price favourite. We're well in touch, even down to 10 men. So well worth. Playing Estonia at 1.29 and backing Iceland at 34s. Got a small profit on the draw. Waiting for that 78 quid if the Icelandics could get the win. Madagascar and Chad, basing it on the pre-match odds. You're not going to get much out of this one. Evens for Madagascar, a goal down. But they got the win. Job done. Malawi and Liberia. Liberia taking the lead. Malawi got it back eventually, but Liberia made it 0-2. Malawi made it 2-2. And again, we're waiting for that winner, but we just ran out of time. Should have made a lot more money here. Israel and Italy, £70 profit. I'll take that, okay. But we had a 4-4 later on. Should have taken a bit of this green, which are already greened up, and sacrificed that by laying the draw at 4-4. It's a must-win for Gennaro Gattuso's Italy. And I'm afraid if he keeps results like that going, he's not going to be the manager of Italy for too much longer. 4 goals conceded. Something is up. It's the spirit. The spirit's good. It has to be with Gattuso as manager, but I think he's lacking a bit of tactical nous because that's not tolerable. Conceding 4 goals and having to score 5 to win. Kosovo and Sweden was the loser of the day. Now, I came out with a profit, as you can see. This, for me, was avoidable. Just down to laziness on my part. Why? I went with the market here. 1.62 away favourite. What I should have done, just to have a quick peek at the form, because it will tell you that this Kosovo side are a tough nut to crack ordinarily. We've only got 2 matches to work off. They were very good defensively yesterday. I think it was a bit of a disappointing match for me because I should have, rather than being blinded by these 1.62 odds, I should have really looked at the in-play stats, and they were showing nothing for quite a period of time for Sweden. And they didn't play Alexander Isak. I don't rate John Dahl Tomasson as a manager either. You've got Alexander Isak. You don't bring him on ultra late on. The bloke is class. You don't bring him on in the 81st minute, 72nd minute. That's just ridiculous. 2-0 down, comes on at half time. So, managerial problems. Came out with a profit yesterday. This was really, I think, avoidable. Looking on to today, and there won't be any research from me today. Got the African World Cup qualifiers. Africa's been pretty good for us. A major focus on odds on favourites. You can see a lot of 2.45 the favourite, 2.8 the favourite. Very, very difficult to unpack. So a major focus for me on the odds on favourites. And you'll have a look at the FIFA rankings as well to give you any confidence boost or otherwise why we've got a short price favourite. Asian under 23 qualifiers are likely to be lacking in any liquidity. But I will, 10 a.m. start as well. Lots of odds on favourites. Quite happy to follow it. The mighty Thailand, by far the greatest team the world has ever seen. English EFL Trophy will probably be a goals fest. 2.5 goals. Professional Development League, well, you don't need an invitation for overs there, do you? And in Europe, we've got the groups continuing in the World Cup qualifiers. I'll do a little bit of research on this just the very basics. But I don't think research is warranted. This is all about in play, isn't it? These are international matches. Like you saw with Sweden yesterday, don't take the market to heart. So Armenia and Ireland. I was quite excited with that Ireland forward line, but as ever with an Irish side, you need a Robbie Keane. They've got Aziz, which is a beautiful Irish name. Old Podrick Aziz, I think his name is. And a few others. You've got Murray. He's a set-piece specialist. So there are some exciting players in Ireland. O'Brien on the right. But again, 1.85 favourite against 105th in the world. Ireland to 60th. Ireland's main problem is scoring. And it tends to be a snooze fest when they're playing. You see the rankings differential there. Ireland against Armenia, 105th. So once you get three figures or higher, really should be vulnerable. Ukraine, very little for us to unpack with the Ukrainians. You can have a look at the standings for Azerbaijan and Ukraine as well. So we work our way down. Azerbaijan and Ukraine. Probably going to be the last one, eh? No, where are you? There they are. Azerbaijan and Ukraine. So Group D, France will be one of the two to go through. In Group D, Azerbaijan should be gettable. Iceland should be gettable. So Ukraine have a really good opportunity here against Azerbaijan. And you can, again, tell 122nd against 26th. Huge rankings differential there. Albania against Latvia. Let's have a look at where these two are. It's a must-win, of course, because you've got England and Serbia in the team. Must-win, especially for Albania. But Serbia do have a game in hand. But this is a confidence booster. We'll bring them second with a win today, the Albanians. Latvians are there to collect points from. So this is an important match for Albania. Could take them psychologically second, but having played a game more than Serbia. Bosnia and Austria. Bosnia, one of those teams. Can't really read. 72nd in the world. Austria, 22nd in the world. Again, you can have a look at the standings. Where are these two? Austria and Bosnia likely to dominate the league, these two. So the winner, it could be a very important match to win. Austria have a game in hand. And if they win today, they could possibly go top. With Romania on 6 points, that's going to leave Austria with plenty to work with. Difficult match, the top two in their group. Cyprus and Romania, 1.67 away. Favourite, Romania. Cyprus and Romania. So Romanians are in with a shout here, aren't they? Austria have played a game less, so it's really advantage Austria. But Romania are in with a shout. Again, a win today takes them on to 9 points. Cypriots will need to win. But you'd be favouring the Romanians here. And again, Cyprus and Romania. What are these two in the rankings? 128th and 48th. So again, you're entering the hundreds with the Cypriots. But they are a good defensive unit. I think if you look at their matches, they are set up to frustrate. A 1-0 win for Austria, 2-0 win for the Romanians. So they've already played each other. In June, Romania have the win with home advantage. Romania beating Cyprus, beating San Marino, as you'd expect, but that's back in March. Losing to Austria, so both teams have lost to Austria. That makes this match even more important. So I won't be researching these for you. We'll just use this video as the research today. France and Hungary, because all I'll be doing is just relaying this. I won't be giving you any pre-match patterns because everything happens in play, particularly in an international match. France and Iceland, 74th in the world against 3rd in the world. So 1.08 tells you everything you need to know. Hungary and Portugal. Where are they in? Sorry, let's go back. We can have a look at the standings at the top here. Hungary and Portugal. Just with the standings up here. So Hungary and Portugal, Ireland and Armenia. Ireland will be the team with a shout here against these two. This is a must-win, particularly for Hungary. It's a 3-horse race, realistically, in Group F. Ireland can't be discounted with that 2-2 recently. So this becomes a very important match. You're going to get a defensively sound Hungary this evening. Portugal are going to have to break them down. Norway and Moldova. 1.04 shot brings with it its own expectations. Norway and Moldova. So this Group I with Italy still a little ropey. Israel in with a shout. This becomes a very important match for the Norwegians. They're playing, thankfully, one of the 2 minnows where you're going to be collecting points from. It's in the matches against Italy and Israel that the group will be sorted out. So this is a 3-pointer for Norway today. England against Serbia. It's a very tentative market at the back there. Not sure Thomas Tuchel is quite the fit for England. A German managing England is just ridiculous. England has an English manager, surely. You're representing your country. So surely the manager should come from the country as well, not some German or a Swede. With Ericsson, absolutely bonkers. But please don't pick Steve McLaren with his umbrella. Thank you very much. Serbia and England. We know all about England. Serbians are 32nd. What I would love would be to have this ranking, but to have a facility to see how England get on against certain different ranks. Wouldn't that be excellent? It would give us a good indicator, wouldn't it? We can choose the standings here. This is going to be dominated by England and Serbia, with Albania an outside chance. It's a match in hand for Serbia. If they win, they are up to 10 points. Head-to-heads, likely to be a 0-1, 0-2 win for England, I would suspect. Yeah, 0-1 back in 2024. That's what you're going to be expecting today. 1.85 away favourite. It's going to be one of those tough matches. We'll see if old Mr. Tickle can get them through. Thankfully, they didn't hire Den Haag, so that's a blessing for us. Couldn't manage his way out of a paper bag, Den Haag, but he's been paid multi-millions for being a complete failure. It's a strange world we live in, it really is. The Euro under-21s will get my look today as well. They have been very tradable. Already the Czech Republic, odds on, odds on. I'll be focusing mostly on the odds on favourites, but it's going to have a very strong in-play stats bias this, and I'll be on hand throughout the day. Look at all these odds-ons in the Euros. They are competitive, so we have that advantaging us. It's competitive football. No friendlies here. Plenty going on. Only one match without an odds-on favourite in the Euros. So I'm on hand. I will be on hand from about midday today. Don't know about these early under-23s. I think I might give the under-23s a miss, unless there's some liquidity. But on hand from about midday, we're just looking at Professional Development League, and then 2 o'clock, and then 5 o'clock onwards. So I'll see members throughout the day. Hopefully we can make another profit and hopefully avoid another Sweden. How would you have profited or broken even yesterday in the Swedish match? You would be backing both teams to score no, particularly after that second goal. That covers the 2-0, and then you go correct score market and back 2-1 to Kosovo. You can't take insurance out unless you do that. So you can either back 2-0, back any other home. I would prefer to back both teams to score no, because if it gets to 3-0, that's covered as well. But it's a poor Swedish side. Isak not playing is ridiculous. Or coming on in the 70th plus minute is just absolutely bizarre. Gokare's quality, Elanga quality. You stick Isak up front, got a really good chance of coming back into this match. So I'll see members throughout the day today. There won't be any research at footballtradingprofits.com, so please watch the video. And we'll be looking forward probably to a break tomorrow, Wednesday and Thursday. Yeah. So Wednesday and Thursday it starts getting very quiet. Friday sees a return of league football. So good to see it all returning. Championship, Ipswich against Sheffield United have had an awful start to the season. French League, Marseille have to win their home matches. Bundesliga, new manager for Bayer Leverkusen. They've had the sense to get rid of that absolute clown, Den Haag. A no fit, an absolute no fit for the club. Absolutely ridiculous. Irish Premier Division returns as well. Serie A B, Eerste Divisie, goals, 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 goals. And our old reliables, Bodo Glimt, like HJK, Helsinki, Midtjylland, stick them on the old reliable list. So while you're waiting for the seasons to unpack, we can come back to our old reliables. Benfica against Santa Clara should be a easy home win as well. So plenty to look forward to. Friday, Saturday is going to be as busy as ever. Premier League, etc. Oh, we might not have the Premier League. Is it Cup Day? It could be a Cup Day if this website will load. No, Premier League, Championship, League 1, League 2 is up and about. Have a great day. I will see members throughout the day on Telegram.